Statement of compliance with the Sunshine Law. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, and adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as required by law. Specifically, the annual notice was emailed to the West Essex Tribune and the Star Ledger on January 2nd, 2024, and a 48-hour notice was emailed to the West Essex Tribune and the Star Ledger on June 14th, 2024. The agenda and resolutions for the meeting are available on www.livingstonnj.org. Certain portions of this meeting may be closed to the public for the purposes of personnel and/or other matters as outlined in the Sunshine Law. Decisions made and/or discussed in closed session will be made known to the public at a later time. Notice to the members of the governing body and township staff: any use of electronic devices during this meeting shall be used solely for the purposes of township business, and any communications are subject to the Open Public Records Act. To the extent possible, this evening's Township of Livingston Council meeting will be live streamed via Facebook at www.facebook.com/Livingston Township NJ. Questions or comments will also be accepted by emailing livcomments@livingstonnj.org by 4 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Each speaker should follow the rules of order in Livingston Code 2-15. Carolyn, roll call, please.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilmember Buptani.
Here.
Vieira.
Present.
Klein. Deputy Mayor Meinhardt.
Here.
Mayor Anthony.
Here. Can we please stand for a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance? Yeah. Which one? Let me just do.
Okay.
There's no one for the Essex County updates. We have no proclamations and presentations tonight.
I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the minutes of the June 12th, 2024 regular and conference meeting minutes.
As a second. Great. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed? No. Okay.
I'd like to open the meeting on public comment on agenda items only.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Okay. Any comments?
Seeing none, I'd like to make a motion to close the meeting for public comments on agenda items only.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Okay. So now we're up to the introduction, Carolyn, of the first ordinance.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance 15-2024, amending and supplementing Chapter 316, Water of the Code by adding a new Article 5, replacement of lead service lines.
I'd like to move the ordinance on first reading.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. You do roll call on that?
Yep. Just to also mention that the final reading on this ordinance will be now July 18th.
July
It was
18th.
originally going to be the 15th,
Yes.
but the meeting, just in the last meeting, got moved to July 18th.
Great, thanks, Carolyn.
Councilmember Buptani.
Yes.
Vieira.
Yes.
Klein.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Meinhardt.
Yes.
Mayor Anthony.
Yes. Okay, and that's July 18th. Thank you, Carolyn. The next ordinance?
Ordinance 16-2024, amending the official zoning map and amending Chapter 170-88C, conditional uses, public garages, and gasoline filling stations of the Code of the Township of Livingston.
I'd like to move it on first reading.
I'll second it.
Just, when you're voting on this, you're voting to introduce it, set a public hearing, and refer to the planning board.
Oh, thank you, Jared.
Any comments?
Any comments? No? Okay.
So,
Roll
Mayor,
call.
this one will have a final hearing of, public hearing on July 29th
Okay,
at that meeting.
the following one. Got it. Thank you.
Councilmembers Buptani.
Yes.
Vieira.
Yes.
Klein.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Meinhardt.
Yes.
Mayor Anthony.
Yes. All right, we are up to the consent agenda for resolutions. All matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be accepted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general orders.
Can we make a motion
Carol.
to pass them without reading all of them?
I was waiting, Carolyn, you usually ask, do I want them read separately, or can we pass them all? Can you?
I think if we can pull,
You want any pulled out is the question, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the first question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulling
Does
out.
any member want anything pulled out?
170 and 171, please.
Okay. All right, 170 and 171.
So now I just need somebody to move the consent agenda resolutions.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay.
Councilmember Baptani,
Yes.
Viera,
Yes.
Klein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Meinhardt,
Yes.
Mayor Anthony.
Yes.
Mayor, do you want me to read the pulled-out resolutions?
Yes. This would be 4 and 5 on the list, right, Carolyn?
Correct.
And we just passed 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, thank you, Carolyn.
Resolution 24-170, authorizing the award of a contract, milling and paving West Oakwood is the first pulled one.
Is there a motion?
I'll make
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion, Councilman?
Yeah, I think the reason I wanted to pull that out is really to have some additional transparency and knowledge on this. So this is one of those streets which we have heard a lot of complaints about, where the road quality, et cetera. It's one of those key roads. This is next to King's. And what I wanted to just highlight, and if Barry, you can help everybody understand that, the project that goes around it, the work that the township did in terms of, the water mains that had to be addressed, and subsequently how we are looking to fix the road, and once again, to address all the concerns over the number of months we have heard.
Any other comments?
No.
Councilmember Baptani,
Yes.
Viera,
Yes.
Klein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Meinhardt,
Yes.
Mayor Anthony.
Yes.
Resolution 24-171, authorizing approval of change order number 2 with Suburban Consulting Engineers.
So one small comment
motion?
here. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Councilman. A motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Any comments, Councilman?
Yeah, just one quick comment here. This is in addition to, Barry, this is, what is in addition to what we have already approved? This is an add-on, right?
Yeah, this is a change order for additional $5,000 for engineering oversight and inspection fees on the water main project due to, they ran into a lot of rock. This is the one where they were actually boring underneath the creek to insert a water main. It turned out to be a much longer project and more complicated, so there was additional engineering fees.
And maybe in that sense, can you explain briefly as well, what is this water work about? How are we improving our water infrastructure?
Yeah, upgrading and replacing our water mains, including increasing the size, which allows for better flow and also just more reliability, older mains. Yeah, and it also, Deputy Manager Jones reminded me as well, this also provides looping, which is a system where you never want dead ends in water lines, because then all the sediments go to the dead end, and this connects and provides looping, so you get circulation throughout the system, which is another enhanced benefit.
Great, thank you. One other thing I read in this, when we repave and redo this road, like we have on Falcon, we have sharrows and we have pedestrian-friendly components and bike-friendly. Are we looking to add all of that in there?
I will confirm with engineering, but I know that has been the direction going forward on all our new roads wherever we can, consistent with our complete streets policy, and now we've recently adopted Vision Zero. I know they're incorporating pedestrian-friendly sharrows and things, but I'll confirm.
Thank you, Barry. That's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you, Kane. All right.
Councilmember Baptani,
Yes.
Viera,
Yes.
Klein,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Meinhardt,
Yes.
Mayor Anthony.
Yes. All right, we are now up to the public portion.
To make a motion to open the meeting to the public portion on any subject?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No? Okay. Public portion is open. Any? Great. Hello.
How are you tonight?
Good.
Good. My name is Matt McKenna. I work for Ascend Wellness Holdings. We're a cannabis company. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'll give a little bit about us, but just to see where you are. I'd read through some of your meetings. I'd seen that Class 5 retail had been discussed in the past, but Ascend is a multi-state operator. We have 37 states across the country, including 3 stores here in New Jersey. We have 37 total. We're fully vertically integrated in all of our states, so that means we do everything from seed to sale. We cultivate. We have that facility in Franklin. A law passed last year that basically allowed us to have partnership stores. So that would let us partner with someone who could be a local entrepreneur, someone who's a social equity applicant who was looking to get a license from the state, and we would control 35% of that business, and they would control 65%. We find that that's something that, for people who are trying to get into cannabis, is a really good way to do it because of the regulatory burden on a small business. So I just wanted to introduce myself. I have a small one-pager about things we do within communities that we participated in, tax benefits, et cetera. If I can drop that off with someone, that'd be great. I have my business cards if you guys want to get in contact, but just wanted to introduce myself and see if there had been any further discussion that I wouldn't have been aware of on the public meetings.
Do you want to give it to? Yeah, you want to give it to Ann? Thank you. Thanks. And you said you're Ascend, is the name?
Ascend Wellness Holdings.
Okay. And Franklin in Warren, Sussex? Where?
Franklin and Sussex.
Sussex, okay.
Yeah, all the way, yeah.
All the way up.
All the way up.
Yep. Yeah, thanks.
Any other questions?
Any other questions? No? No. Okay, thank you.
all.
Carol, are there any comments?
No? Okay. Any other public comments?
Motion to close the public portion?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No? All right. We are now up to the reports of the township officials and council members. We had an extended conference meeting today, a couple hours. So I'm just going, what came out of that, I'm just going to read on behalf of the whole council, just a few items and announcements. We did have, upcoming, we have the Sanskriti Yoga Day, which we're celebrating the International Yoga Day. That will be 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the gazebo on this Friday, June 28th? Okay, great. In the last few weeks, we had the Juneteenth celebration, which was a beautiful event. I'd like to thank the LCDI, and Harsh and Andrew as co-chairs for putting on a great event. The library had a film, which was terrific. I had a chance to watch that and how Juneteenth came about, and all the work that went into it. We also had some great speeches by the LHS Black Students Union, NAACP, and Bridget Roberts all did a great job. That was on, obviously, June 19th, this past Wednesday, I believe it was. We had the diversity in music, which Councilman Bhuktani went to, said it was a terrific event, a great event. That was on last Friday.
That's correct, Friday night.
Yep. Was that the first one, by the way?
That was the first one.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
Okay, great. And then we had the Flag Day, which was June 14th, which the veterans always put on a great event there, a commemoration of Flag Day, just great speeches. The flag is more than just a piece of fabric and what it symbolizes, and they had various different veterans speak there. I think that was everything that we covered in the back, so I think that brings us to the end of the reports of township officials and council members. We have anything for closed, so is there just a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
You want to?
I'll second it.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You want to mention Mayor July 4th?
Which one? Oh, yeah. Well, we have, thank you. We have our big July 4th bash coming up on July 4th. It's going to be as good as ever, better than ever. You're on the committee. You're on the committee. Want to quickly go auto show?
We have the auto
Swim
show, we have
carnival.
the Kiwanis Swim Carnival, we have fun and games for the kids all day, and we have a couple bands playing, a beer garden, beer and wine garden,
Three
and
bands.
we have fireworks.
Fireworks. Band, Billy Joel cover band?
Billy
or-
Joel cover band, I
I
believe.
think it is,
Yeah,
right?
there are 3 bands actually.
Oh, 3 bands.
3 bands
We-
starting at 5:30.
Yes,
all
in
at
the beer
Oval.
garden.
All at the Oval.
2 in the beer garden, 1 in
And-
the,
Yes.
on the main stage.
Main stage. And also, we'll have free shuttles between Northland and, Northland has a couple of events, which
Yep,
we'll be
there's a
going to.
pickleball tournament going on over there. Sanskriti has up.
Some cricket in the morning, I
cricket in the
imagine?
morning.
Good names,
And
exactly.
there's some shuttle going back between Northland and the Oval.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks for serving as members of of that committee, too. Is that it? Good?
Yes.
All right.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
All right. Any opposed? No?